humanity to resist in ways that are new and inventive. And in the final equation, the tyranny will fall. There's a spark in humanity that dreams of freedom. And as it gets more and more oppressive, more and more wicked, more and more dominating, no amount of drugs, no amount of entertainment, no amount of nihilism for the elite and their minions will quench their thirst. And as they begin, like Saul of Tarsus, on the road to Damascus, to be struck with reality, and when they feel the incredible empowerment of joining with life and justice and truth, like a chain reaction, we will see a revival of the human spirit, not a revival of these glitter bugs CIA recruited in Texas and other states in the 1970s, revival con men preachers to go out and discredit Christianity, but a true revival, a Christ-based revival within the human soul, written on the Spirit, that will instantly transcend Satan's paradigm. We are entering the most fabulous time in human existence. But we first have to go through this squall, this storm, and we're now entering that storm. The metal is now being put into the furnace. The great testing is now to begin. The age-old, foretold time of massive accelerated change is upon us. May you live in interesting times, to quote the double-edged Chinese parable. You live, I live, we live in interesting times. Choose wisely. Because in this universe, everything comes in threes. You were born and you live and you have a life and a consciousness. You are a manifestation of the genetics and the struggles and the compressed instincts and memories of all those that came before you. And the genetic retweaking of the mitochondrial DNA when a new male is created and new data from the female is transmitted forward in an attempt to make the species survive. Males are just combat model females. The geneticists all know this. This is in all the top literature. That's why that's the joke of men and women fighting with each other. It's completely ridiculous. I mean, it's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. And by manifesting into the future, you are living now, the genetics that came before you are living, and then above that, there is a spirit that interfaces with that and in this earth suit that we have. And the enemy knows that. They understand that, and they're trying to hack it. They're trying to block it. They're trying to control it because they won't be in control if humanity's in control. The elite see themselves as a new species. And I haven't even gotten into the news completely yet. I apologize, but I'm just really focusing in on getting past all the minutia and thinking about the big picture, as I said earlier. There is no doubt we are the people that came before us. They've proven the epigenetics. They've proven you've got the compressed memories of your ancestors. And everything they do is to block those. And now the top scientists are looking into the DNA and how the DNA resonates like a receiver and is being interfaced with by the universe itself. We're antennas dialed into the space winds. How fabulous and fantastic is that? And you could feel them once you open yourself up to it, once you dial in. It's beyond anything you could even imagine. But the enemy is dialed into something else. The enemy is dialed into something very dark and not of this dimension. You can definitely tell that. You can sense it. You can see it. And that, my friends, is the rest of the story. I'm going to come back with the economy and the Russia situation and the situation in Iraq. I will cover it all. We have a guest coming in studio here in about 15 minutes. Before I go any further, I just want to encourage everyone to support this broadcast. We do it with things everybody needs. High-quality water filters that cut out the fluoride, the glyphosate. You're insane if you don't do that. We have high-quality ones at the lowest price you're going to find. Promo code WATER, 10% off, 30 lowest price, InfoWarsStore.com. We've got what I believe is the most focused, hardcore nutraceutical supplements out there, whether it's Child Ease to calm your kids down and focus them, or whether it's the 50% off 2 bottles of high-quality colloidal silver and a free bottle of the Fluoride Shield and free shipping. I mean, half off, free bottle, and free shipping. The most over-the-top special we've ever offered. It's over in 2 days. In fact, we have a countdown on the front page. What is it, 2 days or less? InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com. Yeah, there's 1 day, 12 hours, 9 minutes, 22 seconds. InfoWarsLife.com. We've got the Alex Challenge Pack. That ends as well. Free shipping on the Nascent Iodine, the Super Male Vitality, and the Oxy Powder. Great trifecta. Good things coming through, as I just said. InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139.
Communist China freely allows the sale of bulletproof armor plates, while our U.S. politicians argue from banning Americans from owning body armor.
Does that sound right to you?
Arm your American body at InfidelBodyArmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
Hi, Ted Anderson with Midas Resources. Is it time to convert paper 401ks and IRAs to solid gold and silver yet? Get our 10 Reasons book free. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Ladies and gentlemen, InfoWarsLife.com is offering some of the biggest specials we've ever had. 50% off the super high-quality colloidal silver Bullet. Silver Bullet from InfoWarsLife.com is free of GMOs, gluten, additives, heavily concentrated in pure deionized water, electrically stabilized to improve potency, can store in your preparedness pack or medicine cabinet for years. Silver Bullet colloidal silver, 30 parts per million, now $14.95, down from $29.95. You cannot beat this deal. 50% off on Silver Bullet colloidal silver and free shipping. Now you know that's going to anger the control freaks. We've also launched the Alex Jones Challenge Pack, the 3 InfoWars Life products that help take me to the next level. Oxy Powder to flush out the upper and lower intestines, Survival Shield Nascent Iodine X2, and Super Male Vitality fused together have given me and many others amazing results. Discover the groundbreaking, powerfully simple products at InfoWarsLife.com.
Hey, Boomer! I learned in school today that 60% of our bodies are made of water. Good thing we have the Berkey system. It's the cleanest, best water ever. Mom says it's because the Berkey's filtration system cleans out the bad stuff and leaves only pure, delicious water. I know, right? You love it too. Yeah, I'm thirsty too. Let's go get some. Get Berkey clean water by calling 877-886-3653. That's 877-886-3653. Or visit GoBerkey.com.
Usually, the older one gets, the less you are able to absorb amino acids and the less you are able to repair the 100 trillion cells of your body. As a result, you'll have less energy, your tissues will shrink, and you'll become wrinkled. An older person will typically injure more easily and heal more slowly. Not fun. However, if you can consume a protein powder that is easier to absorb, then you may be able to gain back some strength, muscle, and speed of recovery. One World Whey is a highly digestible whey protein powder that may be the perfect answer for you.
My name is Errol. I'm 74 years old. You know, the taste of One World Whey is amazing. I play pickleball, and since taking One World Whey and your trace mineral supplement, I have more energy and recover faster from my working out. I used to take another grass-fed whey protein powder, but now I'm getting much better results using One World Whey.
Call 888-988-3325. That's 888-988-3325. Or visit oneworldway.com.
Clinton's now come out. The article's on Infowars.com by Kurt Nemo, and blamed the race riots, and that's what they are, on income inequity. Not on the drug war that Clinton brought into high gear, not on Obama, who's under his policies and globalist policies doubled black unemployment to the highest level ever. It's doubled in 7 years. But don't worry, white people did it. Well, actually, a bunch of white people running megabanks, I guess, kind of did. But let's just get them to blame, you know, an RT camera person or something that had nothing to do with it. Simply amazing. Simply amazing to see that. And that brings me to my next story that I mentioned earlier. This is a big deal because if you go to John Williams Shadow Stats or you go to just different analysts we've had on, Dr. Paul Craig Roberts, they cook unemployment, they cook inflation, they cook it all. They cook growth. A couple points when it comes to growth, at least. So 2-3 points, negative growth. And the growth we've got is selective through government contracts and corporate welfare. And remember, we've had QE Unlimited, QE Infinity up until now, and they're still involved in quantitative easing. So even with trillions of dollars being given to select banks, remember, we don't get it. We don't get low interest rates, get payday loans or, you know, car loans. It's like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Some credit cards are 30, 40%. You don't get that. They get the free credit, which is free money. So when you hear 0.2, that is the sound of a needle going across a record. I mean, that is, or two cars smashing into each other. The U.S. economy grew at an annual rate of just 0.2 in 3 months to end of March, official figures show. The growth figure was far lower than expectations. Analysts had forecast growth would be about 1%. I mean, 1% doesn't even fit for inflation. I mean, they're claiming inflation's like 6%. That's, folks, inflation's like 10%, according to all the top economists that use the old ways of calculating it. And they blame harsh winter weather for a second year. You mean cold winter weather? Oh, but global warming's real. Pay some taxes on carbon dioxide. That'll fix it. Well, they build antimatter bombs and release nanotech and GMO in the air. I mean, God knows. Our planet is in an emergency situation, and they've got us worried about carbon dioxide. I mean, it just shows how crazy the elite are. I mean, it's like they're worse than the villains from Hellraiser. I mean, they are just a pack of demons. They've almost sold America on torturing people's kids in front of them to get answers. I mean, it's just, the sky's the limit. Like I said, they teach 3-year-olds now how to, I just can't even say it on air. And it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier and crazier. I had Dr. Frederick Whitehurst on 18 years ago. Then I had him on about 5, 6 years ago, and then about a year ago. I want to get him back on. The FBI sent innocent people to their deaths for decades. Special report on Infowars.com. And it just goes into the mainstream admissions now that almost everybody was framed. They would just basically set people up or just not care and just certify whatever. And every other major crime lab from Dallas to Houston to, I'm just mentioning my state, Seattle, you name it's been caught framing people. Oh, but the forensic shows show how they're getting the bad guys. Oh, yeah. And there are some good people in these forensic labs. They'll get pressured to frame people. That's why we keep learning about it. So here is the good news. There are a ton of people in these crime labs that actually do their jobs and do actually bust people. But it takes time, it takes energy, and they won't frame folks. But then they'll come in and say, we need a conviction, or we need that, we don't need a conviction. DA wants to drop this. Well, we've got their blood, it's them, we got his fingerprints. Another case, well, we can't prove it. Well, he's got armed robbers, so let's just say he did it. You see how that works? I mean, you can't trust anything the system does, folks. The feds have a 97% conviction rate. Okay, I mean, that's not a free country. We'll be back. Stay with us. Fraud. Introducing Secret 12, the new InfoWars Life vitamin B12 formulation. Secret 12 is a binary of NutriMedical grade, bioavailable coenzyme forms of B12, methylcobalamin, the same kind used in B12 injections, and adenosylcobalamin. Secret 12 is simply taken by mouth, right on the tongue, and then swallowed. No needles, no injections. Secure your revolutionary Secret 12 formula right now at InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139. Alex Jones here. For the last 2 years, I've been working with top doctors, nutritionists, and chemists to design a nutraceutical formulation that has truly life-changing health benefits. Introducing the all-new Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Blend. Experience the benefits of combining over 14 ancient herbs and extracts with exciting new advances in nutraceutical science. Visit InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139. That's InfoWarsLife.com.